everyone, this is Larry. Welcome back to Today I Feel Like. Today we are going to take a look at the USKEYVISION macro lens for smartphones. This is a 75mm macro lens, and we're going to go ahead and put it on, well, my iPhone today. So let's go ahead, put it on the iPhone and try it out. But first, let's unbox it and see what it looks like. All right, let's go ahead and take a look around this box here, and we can see it just says USKEYVISION. There's a barcode, nothing, nothing, nothing. And right here it says 75mm, which is cool. Yeah, all right, well, I guess that's gonna be the focal length of this thing. It's gonna be a 75mm macro. And nice, already I can see there is a little case here, which is gonna be really nice. So we're gonna have this stored in, and the case is gonna have a little carabiner on here so that you can attach this to a backpack or a camera bag or a pocket or wherever you want. So, all right. And then we are going to get, it looks like a cleaning cloth, and it looks like this is going to be a user manual here. So that's going to tell us how to use this thing. Let's see if I can get it open. And yep, there we go. So that is going to be a user manual. Doesn't seem like there's a whole lot to it. So set that off to the side. This is going to be what I believe is the phone clip. This is going to be the attachment so that we can hook it up to our phone there. And then this is the lens itself. So, all right, let's set the case off over here, and let's see if we can take a look at this lens. And this thing is really on there. It's stuck on there pretty firm. Yeah. Let's see if I can get this thing off of the, let's see if I can get it off. Man, it's starting to slide off, but it's definitely not coming off easily. Let me see if I can get the back one off here. And yeah, all right, I'm gonna have to do this offline because it's jammed on there. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get it off. It's really jammed on there. So let me see if I can get it off, and then we'll see if we can test it out. All right, I was able to get the lens off of here, and it comes with this little phone clip here. But I'm actually not going to use this because my phone, I actually have a case on my phone right now that has a 40mm threaded attachment there. The 40mm screw mount attachment. So I am able to actually just go ahead and screw this on. And so let me see if I can get this on there properly. I just had it on a second ago, but I want to actually put it on and show you how that works. So I can screw that on there right there, and boom, just like that, I now have the lens attached to my phone here. So now when I put this on, I can now go ahead and move this thing in there and get this thing focused in. And I think as we back out there, we can see how close that's going to be there. And we can get this really, really close up. And if we go into 2x, I guess it'll go even tighter. I guess, let's see, is that the 2x one? Well, it shouldn't be on 2x because the lens is actually set on the 1x there. So, but maybe it's, let's see here, let's get this in nice and tight. And yeah, I think because it is a 75mm, I think it's only going to go in so close. So let's see here. Yeah, I think that's about as close as it's going to get unless I'm screwed in on the wrong one. So let me see. Let me try one of the other lenses here and see. Let's try this one right here. I think this might be the wide angle lens. I always get mixed up which one is which on the iPhone as far as the normal, telephoto, and wide. So let's see here. Yeah, that one's blocked right there. And so, oh, that one must be the telephoto lens right there. Or maybe not. Yeah, I can't tell. Well, that one's not. Yeah, and that's blocked. That's the normal one's blocked. The wide one's blocked. And then the 2x one is definitely doing something weird. So, oh, there it is. It's back. So, but it looks like it's, yeah, that's not doing, something is going on really wonky with that. All right, let me go ahead and let me try it on this other one. Oh, this one doesn't actually have a thread. So, all right, let me try this one here again. I think this must be the normal one. And I think this must be the wide one here. So let me do this. Let me go ahead and see which one's which. So I'm gonna put my finger over this lens, and that's gonna be the wide lens right there. So this one's the wide. Let me go to normal. So yeah, this is going to be the normal lens. Right here is going to be the normal lens. And then telephoto, So this one here is going to be the telephoto lens. All right. Well, let me go ahead and put this on here, and let me put this on here right quick and see if I can get this on there. I'm going to grab something that will allow me to really test this and see if I can get close. So I'm just going to try something like a coin or something. And let me see if I have, yeah, I don't have anything in my pocket. All right, let me just go ahead and grab let me grab some coins or something, maybe a pencil or a pen or something, and see how this is going to work. All right, so I went ahead and grabbed a couple of coins, and let's go ahead and just see what it's going to look like if we can get in there. So let me see. This is going to be, let's see if we can get in close, how close we can get in. This is going to, so this is at 75 millimeter, and that's about focused right there. So we can see there how close that's going to get. And yes, I mean, it's decently close. It's not super close because, you know, it is a 75 millimeter, so it is a longer focal length than some of the other ones, but it's decently close. I'm able to pretty much fill the frame with that right there. So yeah. All right. And you know what? Let me just see. Let me do this. Let me shoot a little video on this too. And let's see if how close we can get. It looks like I'm not going to be able to get as close with video. It's not going to fill the frame up quite the same way. And about there, yeah, right about there is about the max I'm going to get as far as actual getting it in focus about there. If I move in closer, we can see how it gets too soft and it starts to go out of focus. And now I can back up and it'll be in focus. It'll just be smaller. But about the maximum I can get is right there. About the minimum focusing distance is right about there. So it's about probably about 4 inches or so, something like that. So, all right, let's see what a quarter is going to look like. And this is one of the ones that has the fancy new backs on it. And so this is going to be, looks like this one's New Jersey. It says Crossroads of the Revolution. So anyways, this is the back right there. And this one's filling up the frame a little bit more. And I want to test one thing. So this is what it's going to look like with the lens on there. So let me stop that, and I'm going to go ahead and unscrew this, and I'm going to see what this is going to look like without the lens. So this is without the lens right there, and we can see it's not focused, and that's going to be about where we are as far as that's about where we're at as far as the without the lens, just with the native iPhone lens. We can see that it's not filling the frame up nearly as much. But now, if I go to 2x, there we go. We can see that with the 2x, I'm filling the frame up. And yeah, I'm almost exactly where I am on the macro lens with the 2x on the iPhone. So yeah. I'm gonna have to say that the lens it works. It's legit, and it seems like it's pretty cool. I will say if you have a phone if you have a phone or say a tablet that does not have a zoom lens on there, if it doesn't have the telephoto lens, I should say, then I think this macro lens will do really nicely because it is a 75 millimeter macro lens, so it will allow you to get up close and have a little bit longer focal length. However, if you do have a telephoto lens, then you kind of don't need it because you're going to get about that same focal length and that same minimum focusing distance with the telephoto lens. And at least I have an iPhone 11 Pro Max. I'm not sure that it's going to make any real difference if you have a newer iPhone. I'm not sure if they have a longer telephoto lens or if they have a shorter minimum focusing distance. But on my iPhone 11 Pro Max, I'm able to get about the same magnification with the 2x lens, the telephoto lens, versus using the macro lens. All right, let's go ahead and hop on my iPad here and take a look at some of the photos that I shot. And we can see here in the Photos app, let me go ahead and just take a look at this penny first. And we can see here, it looks pretty good. I probably could have backed off a little bit and gotten a little bit sharper, but it looks pretty good. There's a lot of detail in there. We can see that. And I'm not seeing any sort of purple fringing or anything. There we go. There's a little bit right there, but I think this is actually This might actually be from the purple background that I had. But there's really not much going on there. And in the later shots, I did turn that purple background off because you can see it right around the edges there. But yeah, that is really, really sharp there. And we can see how big it is in the frame. So this macro lens is really working nicely. Now here is another one here. And these are some cicadas. And if we zoom in on this one, you can see how it's not nearly as sharp. And you really have to get in just at the right focal length. Otherwise, it just doesn't look quite as good. But yeah, it still looks decent. If you look at it from this point, from a distance, it looks fine. Now, this is another one here. If we go in, we can see there, it's a little bit sharper. Not quite as, still not all as sharp as it can be because you have to get that focal length down just right. Or the focusing distance just right between the subject and the lens there. Now this one here looks really pretty good. This one's sharp. You can see it right in there, and you can really see all the details. You can see the hair on the cicada's legs there, and yeah, there is a ton of detail in this shot. It looks really, really amazing, and you can really get up close with this lens so that you can really get a lot of great detail on here. Now, again, here's another one, and this is one I shot and I just sort of exposed it a little bit differently in camera. Now we can see this one's a little bit softer here, but you know, I just exposed it a little bit different so you can get a little bit more details in like the wings and such there. So. And last but not least is a quarter. This is one of the New Jersey quarters here. And we can see again, look how much detail is in there. We can see all the little scratches in there from where it's been used and worn. You can see, you can easily read the text on the back of that quarter there. And yeah, it's just, it is pretty amazing. Even around here on the edges of it, it's a little bit, it's like a little bit hair softer, but not much. It really is fantastic. We can see up here on the New Jersey part, it really is, it's really amazingly sharp there. And we can just see all of it. Look at all these areas around in here that have all those little ding marks. You can see all that. You can see details in the guys on the boat. You know, you can see the ice right there that's in the river. You can see the oars. These are all things, these are all details that often you don't see readily with the naked eye. So yeah. And if we look around the edges here, we're not seeing any of that purple fringing anymore because I turned my purple background off when I took these shots here. And so it just looks really, really nice and clean. The lens does a really, really nice job. So yeah. Anyways, there we have it. That's a look at the macro lens. I think it's really pretty cool. You can shoot video with this. I found that I really much prefer to shoot photos with it, but if you want to shoot some video with it, you can do that as well. All right, everyone, so there we have it. That is it. That is a look at the USKEYVISION 75mm macro lens for smartphones. And yeah, you could use this with all kinds of different smartphones. You don't have to use it with just an iPhone. That's just what I was using with it today. But you can use this with a Samsung phone or a Motorola phone or a OnePlus or whatever you want. It does have that clip on there so that you can actually clip that onto your phone and then just screw mount it in there. But because this lens actually has a screw mount and I have a camera case that has a screw mount, I'm able to actually attach lenses directly to my camera case, which just makes it that much easier to secure it and use it. So yeah, but as you can see from the photos that this thing really is amazing. It provides some wonderful magnification. It allows you to get close. It has really good resolution. It allows you to really get some clean macro shots that a lot of people would not believe are coming from a smartphone. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna leave a link to this product down below in the video description so that you can check it out. I'm also gonna leave links to my Amazon page and my social media contacts so you can reach me elsewhere. And I hope you enjoyed seeing this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and please subscribe to this channel and follow me on Instagram. And I am Larry with Today I Feel Like. Thanks for coming back to see me. Come back and see me soon. And until next time, love, peace, and hair grease. Peace.